lying, no denying. I'm in effect, you suckers are trying to get with me. You can't hang, doing it like this. I'm in with the bang, on boom like thunder, and you wonder how in the world could the hammer be underneath me? He's gonna beat me. Say yes to the master, and I will teach thee.
Hey everybody, it's Tim Davis over here at the Marketing Coach Show for another What's Up Wednesday, and it is a great day. It is Wednesday, July the 9th. I hope you're having a great month. The year is halfway over, so I hope you're making your sales goals. If you're not, let's get started on that. We want to make our sales goals before the year is over. We got a full half a year left, and I want you to really exceed in a market that other people say that can't be done. I know it can, and I know you can do it. It's just going to take a little work and a little creativity, and that's what I'm here to help you with as the marketing coach. I want to share with you some insight on how you can create leverage and opportunities in your mortgage business each and every day. You just have to put on the right mindset, and it will happen for you. As you all know, each Wednesday I answer questions from originators all across the country, and today I want to get started with, I only have one question that I want to answer today because I want to spend a little extra time on it because I think it's really important. I think I've got a great idea for you to go out there and create some leverage and get connected with your real estate agents today with something that's really, really exciting. So hey, without further hesitation, let's get right over to today's question. Today's question comes from Josh, and Josh says, hey Tim, do you have any tips on how to get agents to keep you top of mind so that they refer you business? And yes, I do have some tips for that, Josh, and I want to give you some of those. First off, I think you need to use what I call the 5 critical marketing weapons, and you need to use them consistently. And those 5 critical marketing weapons are: number 1, email; number 2, phone calls; number 3, personal visits; number 4, faxes; and number 5, direct mail. So let's look at it like this. Let's say you have a targeted group of real estate agents that you're going to go after, okay? If you go and meet with them on a regular, consistent basis, you're going to do what I call familiarity breeds confidence. So the more you're around, the more they see you, the more confident they will come in you, and the more likely they will send you a deal. But you've got to make it a milk route, and you got to do it consistently. Number 2, you need to phone them consistently. You need to have updates of what's going on in the market and how that impacts their career. You can find that all over the news right now. Share with them news articles and different things like that. Make regular phone calls to your agents. Number 3, you need to have an email drip system where you're sending them regular information, whether that be rates or business building tips or something of that nature. You need to be doing that on a consistent basis. Number 4, you need to be sending them something direct mail. You know, one of the financial planners I work with has a great idea, and I love it. Every time he runs across a mortgage article, he'll photocopy it, whether it's in a magazine or a newspaper or whatever, and he'll put a little yellow Post-it note on there that says, hey Tim, I thought you'd be interested in this. Put it in an envelope and zip it right over to me. It's a great little marketing idea, but you need to be sending them something in the mail. If you want to build deep relationships, learn about them. Learn about their birthdays, their anniversaries, their children's birthdays. Send them cards on those special events, and that lets them know that you really, really do care. And lastly, you need to build a fax campaign. You need to have a system where you're sending them regular fax updates on program changes, guideline updates, turn time updates. That's really important. And a lot of realtors are suffering out there because they don't understand why it's taking so long for these deals to get approved. And that's something you want to be able to provide to them on a regular basis because turn times change. Let's face it, some days they're 2 weeks, some days they're 2 days. So you want to make sure you're doing that. But lastly, if you tuned in yesterday to the live Marketing Coach Show, I shared an innovative marketing technique that we've used here that we've gotten great success in having agents keep us top of mind. What you've got to remember is, in business, you've got to make it easy for someone to do business with you. If you make it easy for them to do business with you, the chances are really high they're going to return over and over and over and send you referrals. So it's your job to make doing business with you easy. Far too often, loan officers will tell a realtor how to write a contract, but never really give them something that sticks with them. And that's today's marketing tip that goes along with your question, Josh. One of the things that we do is we provide Tim's tips for a smooth closing worksheet, and we give this to our real estate agents with our contact information. Now, I'm going to show you what this looks like. I'm going to hold it up to the video camera real quick. There you go. That's Tim's tips for a smooth closing. It's got my contact info right up here. You can see all my contact information right there. And then, look here, gang. I've got on here how to write a contract with seller paid closing cost wording. Okay, the seller agrees to pay up to blank percent or blank dollars in closing costs and or prepaid expenses for the buyer, including the title insurance. And then I've got another wording there for FHA only, so when they're using the down payment assistance program, they word it correctly. Then I've got on here things to avoid. Don't list personal property in your contracts. Don't agree to closings for less than 30 days on FHA, VA, or rural housing loans. Do not have markouts or corrections on FHA contracts. Down here below, I've got red flags they need to be looking out for. Homes that are flipped, the seller's going to have to provide details of the work that's been performed. Borrowers who are self-employed, they need to make sure the loan officer has looked in detail at their tax returns. Recent foreclosures in the area are going to affect their values. This is a little worksheet, gang, that they're going to keep with them and refer to, especially for that wording on the contract, because it doesn't matter how many contracts the agents write, they always seem to struggle when it comes to the right wording on the contract. So as guidelines changes, we'll update this and we'll make sure everybody has a fresh copy in their hands. It's a great little technique that they can put in their sales folder that you can teach them to refer to on a regular basis. And don't forget, it's got your contact info right up here at the top. So they're always going to remember you top of mind all the time. So I think that's a great marketing idea. We use it to a lot of success. I want to encourage you to use something like that in your business. It's easy to put together. It's a Word document, for gosh sakes. If you're having trouble putting it together, get with your processing staff. That's what I do. I find out from my processors, where are you having struggles? What are you seeing commonly from underwriters today that they're questioning over and over and over? And let's make a worksheet that's handy that we can give out to our realtors that will really help them out. Something like this is really good for you to use. Josh, I hope that helps you out today on the What's Up Wednesday question. I gave you a little extra time because I thought that's an important question and we need to cover that. We need to learn exactly what we can do to create leverage. You know, that form right there creates leverage. How often have you answered a phone call from a realtor saying, how exactly do I word this again? Now you're giving it to them with your contact information on there, and you can stay focused on taking new loan applications, because in today's market, gang, it's all about exposure. You have to get as much exposure as humanly possible so that you can build a successful career. I hope this helps you out. Hey, listen, if you missed the live Marketing Coach show yesterday, I've got it on replay over at 60secondmarketing.com. Look on past episodes, and you can see the entire show in its replay and all the questions we asked or answered, and my special guest that I had on there, that was really cool too. She's got some great marketing insight that she wants to share with you. So buzz on over and check that out at 60secondmarketing.com. As always, don't forget, email me your questions at tim@coachtimdavis.com. Be sure to get them answered to you either by email or on the Marketing Coach Show Live. And don't forget, we're running a special. If you send me a question, your name goes in a hat, and we draw for a free coaching call. So you don't want to miss out on that. You want to be a part, and I want to invite you to be a part of that. Hey, listen, gang, have a great day, and don't forget what I always say on the Marketing Coach Show. If you'll go make a friend, you will make a sale. It's my word. It's my guarantee to you. Until I see you next Wednesday, go have a great day, and we'll talk to you real soon.